Mrs. Rachael Alamu, the principal of Community High School, ACLA. She is the principal who was kidnapped alongside the school children. She has shared her experience in the kidnappers' den. In fact, one of the most striking things she said that the kidnappers made them believe that no one would come for them, no one cared for them. They've all been forgotten. It was when they regained their freedom that she learned that the whole world was, after their release. The whole world was praying, the whole world, was making effort to get them, released. She also revealed that some of them were tortured, that she personally was not beaten, was not tortured, but the men among them were beaten, tortured, and chained until they were reduced to two. Like, I think 2 of them died, or 3 died in captivity. So I would like you to watch the video to hear her has.
Points they told us that the government will not be interested in our case again because they did not value us. But there are times that we have hope that we won't come out alive. Mr. Makinde was killed on the 2nd day because but Deacon was killed on the 1st Sunday of June. The 1st Sunday of June. They killed them purposely because they felt that would force the hand of the government to give them whatever they want. They tried a lot, but we're still grateful that we have the government that thought much of us. It was until we got out that we discovered that the whole world was interested in our case. We thought we were a write-off. So all we want to say is thank you very much to everybody, especially the officers, the governor, the president, everyone that has been involved in this case. We have scars already. We believe with time we will heal. And we pray that those that lost their lives, the Lord will console the family. So on behalf of everyone, we are saying thank you from the depths of our hearts. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate all you have done, the effort you have put in, so that we all came out alive. Thank you so much. We will not continue to do so.
Thank you very much.
Only imagining, and imagining it even is like living it. It was not easy. We were in the forest, in the open, most of the time, under the sun, under the rain, with the children. But we kept going because there was no way out. We knew it was God that could really help us. So that really helped us. And the fact that we believe that people are praying for us, that also helped us as well. And I cannot say it's not God, because sometimes things we go through, you think that when you break down, that will be the end. Personally, I was not beaten, but some of the children were beaten. Children, some of them are quiet, some of them are loud. And what they hate most is noise, that it attracts attention. So the youngest of them, maybe the 2, Waliya and Salam, they were the ones that took the best of the beating. They would close their mouth, tie it with cloth, and beat them very well. Then the men, they had it worse than us, because they were blindfolded, handcuffed, and chained on the leg. All of them until they remained 2. Sexual molestation, no. I want to see my husband. When I get home, I can think of any other thing. But definitely, it has to be something that will be for me. We set them up. When we started, the first week, we were bringing biscuits for them, maybe to make them comfortable. But along the line, that stopped. Then we had to move from one point to another. And that was a major problem we had. When the place is discovered, you have to move, and that starts around 7, 8 in the night. Sometimes we walk 3, 4 hours. That is most of the bruises you see on our body.
The children?
Yes. They carry the last 3. Salam, Waliyat, and testimony. The girls, like my secondary school girls, they carry the fear. The other ones, they will have to walk. They will fall sometimes, a lot. A lot. When we were taken, my car was used to convey us to a point. That was where we met the primary pupils and the teacher. So we had to walk for about 1 hour. They brought bicycle machine and about 10 of them. So we were parked there. And we rode for more than 4 hours on chartered paths, but they knew their way. So what actually happened? I thought they left the car there. The police will have towed the car to their office, but somebody showed me the car where it was burnt, and that was not the part we took. So I think they drove it to that point before it was touched. That was not the way we took into the forest. Going to rural area will take the grace of God. You know, with time, I've worked for 28 years, so I have 4 years. With time, maybe I can get over it, but going that far, the distance between that place and Igbomoso is far already. So I sacrifice a lot when it comes to transportation. Now, coupled with this, I don't know what will happen. Wow.
So, in a major breaking news today, the Oyo State Governor, Governor Seyi Makinde, is now calling on international human rights and United Nations to investigate oriire abduction of school children and teachers. Record that on May 15, 2026, government abducted 39 pupils and 7 teachers from 3 schools in Oyo State's oriire area. 2 male teachers were killed in captivity, but the rest were rescued on July 10 through a federal operation without ransom. Governor Seyi Makinde welcomed them on July 13, expressing relief while calling for a UN investigation into the grave and unusual circumstances and any institutional failures.
The circumstances surrounding this incident are sufficiently grave and unusual to warrant independent scrutiny beyond our domestic institutions. I therefore, with a full sense of responsibility as the Executive Governor of Oyo State, call on the appropriate international human rights and accountability mechanisms, including those within the United Nations system, to closely examine the facts surrounding this abduction and the circumstances of its resolution. Such scrutiny is not intended to undermine our institutions. Rather, it is intended to reinforce public confidence that the truth will be established and that every person found to bear responsibility, regardless of office, influence, or affiliation, will be held accountable. Under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the primary responsibility for national security rests with the federal government and the security agencies under its command. The Nigerian people, therefore, deserve a full and transparent account of what happened, who was responsible, whether there were institutional failures, negligence, or collusion at any level, and what measures must now be taken to ensure that no community is ever subjected to such an ordeal again. This is not about politics. It is about justice for the victims, reassurance for our people, and restoring public confidence that every Nigerian child can go to school without fear.